Can't a lifetime of war be followed by some enjoyment? This bartender, opening luxury cars and dancing wildly behind the bar, is none other than Zhuge Liang. He fought his entire life, truly giving his all until his last breath. Now, transmigrated into a two-dimensional world to enjoy himself for a bit, it's not too much to ask, is it? If we couldn't help Ado, let's help Eiko. This jumping, energetic, blonde girl in front of him is named Eiko. Kongming had never heard such a fresh and refined singing voice. The powerful impact was like a giant wave, instantly healing the pain of his failed ventures. As the saying goes, it's rude not to reciprocate. Kongming immediately decided to become the girl's strategist. From then on, he would battle in Nanyang, party in Shu, delve into Shuhan music, and help Eiko achieve her dream of becoming a singer. The story begins at the Battle of Wuzhong Plains in 234 AD. Kongming breathed his last and fell. Before his death, he lit the seven-star lamp, hoping that in his next life, he could live in a peaceful era. Kongming then appeared on a street full of monsters. Then, when he opened his eyes, he thought he had arrived in the underworld. However, this was Shibuya on Halloween. Soon, two passers-by found Kongming and offered him a bottle of tequila. Kongming instantly experienced the horror of the underworld. He was then taken to a club, where the music was deafening and incredibly noisy. Kongming thought it was another form of punishment. But just then, a blonde singer appeared on stage. The moment she opened her mouth, Kongming was shocked by an unprecedented voice. His irritable mood instantly cleared. After the performance, he found the girl at the bar and showered her with compliments, even ridiculously asking her to take him to the next level of hell. The girl awkwardly ran away, but the two passers-by approached him again. The next morning, the girl found Kongming drunk in the street. He was mumbling Sima Yi's name. The girl kindly took Kongming home, but Kongming kept calling her, hell songstress. However, he soon noticed something unusual. He had returned to his youthful body and could feel a beating pulse. After confirming he was resurrected, Kongming solemnly introduced himself. He also learned the girl's name was Eiko. Eiko showed him a smartphone, and Kongming was immediately astonished. He had never seen such a small book, with text floating around. But soon, his worldview was refreshed again by other new things. For 8 whole hours, Eiko was pestered by Kongming with questions until he learned how to use a smartphone. Kongming finally looked up his own history and learned of the fall of Shuhan. Under Eiko's comfort, Kongming remembered his departed brothers, and for a moment, he was filled with mixed emotions. Residing in this unfamiliar place, he decided to continue striving in this peaceful era. Since hearing Eiko's song, Kongming became quite interested in the music of this era. To raise military funds, he asked Eiko to help him introduce himself for work. When the club owner heard him call himself Kongming, he immediately asked him about the story of Kongming tearfully executing Masu in the Three Kingdoms. Kongming pondered for a moment and explained the whole story. The owner burst out laughing. It turned out he was a complete fan of the Three Kingdoms.